2024 GMC Hummer EV SUV First Off-Road Drive. GM's off-road GOAT? When General Motors decided to resurrect the Hummer name as a model sold under the GMC brand, it made its debut with a full-size electric pickup truck. Billed as a supertruck thanks to its sheer size, power, and off-road capability, the 8,900-pound behemoth can crawl up a rock face or ford a river, yet boasts a crazy launch mode that helps it hit 60 miles per hour in 3.0 seconds. This, the 2024 GMC Hummer EV SUV, was the truck's immediate follow-up. GMC lopped 9 inches off the wheelbase, 20 inches off the length, and cut weight by only about 100 pounds. Maximum output is lower than the ultimate pickups, but still a formidable 830 horsepower with 1,200 lb-ft of torque. As a nimbler, comparatively speaking vehicle with 35-inch off-road tires and a crazy departure angle of 49 degrees, is the Hummer SUV the most capable vehicle in GM stable? GM engineers think that may be the case. Chevrolet and GMC trucks put up a compelling case for the title with Colorado ZR2 and Bison, Canyon at 4X and AEV trims and their Multimatic DSSV dampers, front and rear electronic locking differentials, and super skid plating. But the power of the electric Hummer, coupled with its tech, capability, and comfortable amenity-filled interior, arguably give it the edge. Motor Trend has driven, evaluated, and tested the SUV mostly on the road. The vehicle has been on sale since early 2023. But GMC invited us out to Moab, Utah's off-road playground, for the first serious media off-road drive in a vehicle as wide as many of the trails. It was a chance to see if the Hummer deserves the accolades. Time to beat up on a $120,000 Hummer EV. Our steed, a void black $119,280 EV3X, the tri-motor version with 1 up front and 2 in the rear for all-wheel drive. Our trail, Jack's Tracks, which is a tribute to pioneer backcountry explorer and Moab trail mapper Jack Bickers. It's made up of old mineral exploration roads Bickers discovered as an early member of the Red Rock Four-Wheelers. Jack's Tracks has a technical rating of 5 with a lot of climbs and descents on slick rock and some shelfy hills as well as dirt, sand, and loose rock. Top Notch and El Diablo are the most intimidating sections, being steep and ledgy. Those thinking of tackling Jack's Tracks are advised to use, at a minimum, a high-clearance 4x4 SUV with an experienced driver and rear-locking differential. Stock vehicles fitting those parameters are recommended. Modded examples are better. Off-roaders are also told to expect pinstriping or a scratch or two because the trail is narrow in places with tight, scratchy brush. On paper, the Hummer SUV should be up to the task. It was engineered to handle level 7 trails. Anything above that should not be done in a stock vehicle, and underwent a lot of testing in Moab. Arriving at the trailhead with plenty of juice for the day, the SUV, equipped with 22-inch wheels, shows a range of 314 miles. With its 800-volt architecture, it can be recharged at speeds up to 300 kilowatts, adding 100 miles in 14 minutes should that be necessary. The $10,000 Extreme Off-Road Package with 18-inch wheels and 35-inch mud terrain tires, extra skid plate protection, rock sliders, front e-locker diff, a virtual rear locker, and 2 extra cameras under the vehicle, for a total of 17 possible exterior views, dips the range to 298 miles. We spent the entire day inching along roughly 16 miles of trail once we left the pavement, offering the perfect chance to experience how hardware and computers work in tandem to evaluate the terrain and respond accordingly to make the driver look good. The Hummer's tires are normally set to 55 psi for the 22-inchers, and 45 psi for the 18s. Our 18s were supposed to be aired down to 38 psi, but the driver display shows ours with a range between 40 and 43 at various corners.